Starseed, how are you doing today? Wow. Okay, here we are midweek, a hump day, and we're transitioning into a unique, interesting quantum mechanical movement where a lot of expression is being brought up. And there's a reason for that, and I think you know. You're inside a system that's inside a system that's inside a system, and the only limitations to this experience are your beliefs. And so when you look at what the system has provided for you in beliefs to tell you how things are rather than you going and experiencing to come to find out is totally different. Yeah. And we sit in that space too where we want to take a good look at it and go, wait a minute, this thing has got some corrosion on the metal. Yeah. And so we take reference of how our own metal has been tarnished, and we must be the ones that shine that back up. Okay. There's nobody in the world that shines you up better than you. And so today we remember how amazing we are. Look at we're in vehicles in a thing we call the body. And we remember that this vehicle goes places when we ask it and when we tell it to go. So, right now, while everything is shifting in the quantum and structures of mentalisms are collapsing fast, yeah, because as the spirit or as the soul or as the consciousness looks into the subjects, we find ourselves saying, no. And finally, that cuckold breaks. Begins the shattering process to bring its own reveal, which is a love factor. Yeah, love is still in the house and still present for this movement. And so we take time to reflect and to slow down, to breathe, to connect, to go out and ground. Take time to get those feet on the ground and see the energy that's building up in the thinking brain push down to Mama Gaia. I know it's an energetic practice. Qigong gets you there. Learn some Qigong with toroidal self movement, and you'll find that you're an energy battery in a form that you have the right to choose how you want to go. We're in the timeline of the tunnel right now. And so this is really a great observation timeline to take a look at what you've been a part of, what you've created, how your value system has been aligned. We're coming out of Taurus right now as a long structure that has its own unique characteristic personality types. And remember, Taurus is the builder, and it loves to see things manifesting in the material on behalf of creating kind of its own sense of peace. Well, it's I love you. I love you, but we're doing is like putting a band-aid on the actuality, on the real dilemma of looking at ourselves. So we say, well, yes, we are builders and we'll be responsible in building, but we also have to take a look at, was there fear that caused me to be in reaction to go creating? And this timeline of the tunnel, for some who have created, we can take time to look at the reflection of our creations and say, really, is that what I want to be doing? I think it refines a little bit on the way. But for some, it's also going to be the big turn. I'm finally going to make the decision for my higher self and my expanded self, not getting stuck in cuckolds or entrapments of energies where it's not really aligned with the soul level. So we're on a good path right now. This is a lot of good channels are bringing in great knowledge and a wealth of information. I've got to just thank the teachers and the instructors that have gone ahead a little bit in our timeline, those that I've connected with over the last 10, 15 years. And so, Mr. Wayne Steiger, love you, buddy. Thank you for occulted information class and the open forum discussion to get into understanding, seeing, and knowing. And gnosis is everything. So thank you. Miss Pam Gregory, how are you today? Hey, thank you so much out on the road for the traveling initiate that's actually active in this progeneration of the timeline of consciousness. Has been long seeding in the at the earth level, really, festival by festival. And Pam has brought in the astrology cosmology aspect. I really do sense a keen alignment of her awareness. So we're going to bring up those ones that have had an impact along the way. And there's some other new channels coming online that we're going to hopefully be connecting with in the future. Yep. Hi. Hi, Heart Coherence, and others out there. We love you. So Soul Tribe and GP3 people and the other groups peoples, you see that there's a coherence resonation going on. Soon we will be more together in action. Yeah, we want to actually communicate the stories of our experiences now that get us to detoxing and ridding of the connections that bring that have brought that learning forward. It's time to actually now detox from that which has been learned from, so that we can actually move forward into the whole new, arms stretched wide open expression. Okay. All right. We got so much going on right now, and I'm trying to keep these short so that we get you on the road with some strengthening going on in you. If you've done the good hard work, you're doing great. Just remember that your energy field that you're working on is yours alone. It doesn't go to others anymore. It's not going to be put off on others. You're going to actually have to now face that which you have been avoiding, or face that which has been troublesome. Just know that love is in your house, and you've got everything that you need to make a love response, which is actually a very slow, considerate response to the circumstances you're facing. Okay, you're with GP3 on Soul Searching and Rocky Mountain Live. All right, have a great day, everybody.